Good morning. If you don't know me, I'm Linda Stoutenberg, and I usually attend the late service with my husband Randy. Now, earlier this year, I started serving a term on vestry for you all, and I'm also leading our stewardship program, which I'm here to tell you about today. So now it's October, and the air has cooled, and the pumpkins are out, and it's time to think about stewardship. Just what you wanted to hear, right? Well, it is, because it's time to prepare ourselves for our annual Pledge In gathering on November 13th, which is just 6 weeks from now. Each Sunday until then, you'll find a reflection on stewardship inside the weekly. I urge you to take these reflections home so you can give them the time and attention and prayer that they deserve. I also encourage you to read the article on stewardship in the Good News. Now, besides those things, we'll also be sharing each week a series of ministry moments. Now, in recent years, our speakers have typically talked about how financial stewardship and tithing have deepened their relationship and faith with God, or what stewardship has meant to them in general. But this year, our speakers are folks involved in the ministries of St. Peter's. Now, they have been asked to share with you how their participation in various ministries has enriched those they serve, and how their service has deepened their own faith. We'll be sharing stories of how they walk in love, which is our stewardship theme this year. We're focusing on ministries for a couple of reasons. For starters, we want to keep you all interested and attentive. No sleeping back there. But we're also intentionally changing our point of view. In the ministry moments, we'll be looking at results, at what God can accomplish through us when we practice good financial stewardship, proportional giving, tithing, and beyond tithing to sacrificial giving. We'll focus on the end product, the ministries that are enabled and supported by the infrastructure of St. Peter's, which is, in turn, supported by our giving. So instead of speaking directly to the question of why give, we'll be showing you answers to why support St. Peter's. Now, we will share more explicit teaching on why give in other forums. But I also want you to know that the ministry moments are not meant to be advertisements for ministries that are struggling and needing help. If you find yourself inspired and desiring to serve on one of these featured ministries, that's terrific. That's terrific, but please know that what we really want to do here is to inspire and to excite your godly pride in the body of Christ right here at St. Peter's by showing how God is affecting and changing lives in the course of our activities, all of which happen to be supported by our financial contributions. Now, in fact, we'll be having a ministry showcase on November 6th between the services and after the services, and we've specifically timed it to highlight the talent and time aspects of stewardship. This panorama of all the great things the people of St. Peter's regularly undertake for the glory of God will be on display for you to see and to enjoy. And while there will be opportunities to sign up for various ministries, once again, the main purpose is to excite and to inform, to showcase and enjoy the many wonderful and different things that the many wonderful and different people here are making happen. So to wrap this up now, I'll share a very brief ministry micro moment about my own walk in love. You know, I serve here in many ways, but stewardship is one of several areas that will always have a special place in my heart. Overthrowing my greedy little inner tightwad was a very important element in coming to faith. And then, against my inclinations, I found myself wrangled into serving on the stewardship committee, of all things. And then in an ironic twist, an enormously ironic twist, God has wound up giving me a heart for stewardship. I'm sure he's still chuckling to himself over that big joke. But you see, I like to see stewardship well taught, well communicated and well lived out. You know, I get great satisfaction using my writing and speaking and other gifts that God's given me to advance the cause of stewardship. But at the end, it's the love of God, the love of you all, that keep me at it when specific tasks start feeling like overwhelming burdens. When I walk in love this way, it sometimes feels like I'm carrying my cross, but at other times, it feels like life itself. And so I invite you, my friends, to walk in love as Christ loved us and gave himself for us, an offering and sacrifice to God.